Alright guys, what's going on? My name is WhipLash, and today we are going to be discussing rank play, and more specifically, we're going to be discussing how to get better at rank play. So back in Vanguard, I wanted to find a way to get better at the game, so I started watching what the pros did, and taking notes of whatever I did to get better at the game, and I was actually able to come up with some tips that might be able to help you guys on your road to get better at rank play. I promise you, if you actually work on these tips, you will improve drastically in any rank. Seriously, I still do all these tips to this day, by the way. And I know with these tips that I can go into the game every single day and learn something new and get better off of what I know. Anyways, guys, let's hop right into the video. All right, guys, so coming at number 1, we have bot training. Now, bot training is probably the biggest tip I can give you. It is going to be the foundation of all the other tips I give you today. So, guys, look, bot training, I know it sounds silly. I know it sounds sometimes a little stupid, but bot training is huge. All the pros do it. You should be doing it. If you are able to identify what you're doing wrong, whether that's your aim, that's your movement, your attacks, whatever it might be, you can fix it in bot training. Load up a private match, put in a couple bots, invite your friends or whatever you want to do, and just shoot bots all day long. I'm not even kidding. I've had days where I won't even get on the game to play. I'll just get on and shoot like 500 bots. For instance, recently I've been practicing a lot with the rifle, trying to get better at using it because it's kind of a hard gun to use, to be honest with you, unless you're really, really used to it. I've gotten a lot better at it, but just little stuff like that you can work on little by little, day by day. Just work on those specific things in the bot lobbies. That way when you get into game, you're a lot better at them. Like I said, this is the foundation, guys. So all the tips I'm going to be giving you guys, you need to be doing this as well, along with the other tips I give you. And these are super, super important, so stay tuned. Alright guys, coming in at number 2, we have awareness. Now, awareness is one of those things that a lot of you probably need work on. I think everybody needs work on awareness. Unfortunately, a lot of awareness just comes down to how much you have played that game, or any COD rather, but it can actually be worked on. You can get better awareness. You just have to look in the right areas. Now, let me explain. Alright guys, so one of the best ways you can get better at it is actually looking at your minimap. And I know that sounds crazy. Obviously, you can look at your minimap. But after last year, I think we found a lot of ourselves not looking at the minimap for red dots and stuff like that. But it's important to understand how to read the minimap. Alright guys, so let's use P2 on Skid Row as an example here. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually looking at the top of my minimap here, and I can see where my teammate is sitting and watching just by looking at my minimap. I don't have to ask him. I just know where he is. Obviously, ideally in this hill, you don't need to chow anything, but you get the point. Look where your teammates aren't looking, or if you want to form a team chow, you can do that as well just by looking at your minimap and where your teammates are positioned. Obviously, guys, here's another one. I would hope you know this by now, but if you don't, that's okay because I got you. Red dots. Please look at your red dots. I found myself doing this all the time this year where I don't look for red dots in the map because of last year. Your minimap is your best friend. Look for red dots on the map. If you see a red dot, you know where he is. The enemy player is there on your map. You basically have walls. If I see someone shooting around the corner, you can easily decipher whether you should chow him out, wait for him to come around the corner. So to get better at this, what you can do is you can go into a private match, like I said, with bots and turn radar on always, and kind of just always have your eyes on that minimap just to try to get yourself more accustomed to using the minimap as your eyes. Now, this might be a little more advanced for some of you, but also you can see where your teammates are and decipher where the enemy team is going to spawn, and you can do all of this just by looking at your minimap. All right, guys, coming in at number 3, we have communication. Since we were just on awareness, I thought we'd just go ahead and segue into this one. But guys, communication is huge. I've had a big issue with communication before. I've tried to fix it before. It's hard. It's not easy. If you just want to learn comms, I have you covered down below. It's called tacmaps.gg. From there, you can literally find all the comms for every single competitive Modern Warfare 3 map on that website. You can have it put up beside you while you're playing or just study them. It does not matter how you really do it, but as long as you have the comms, you will be fine. I would also like to mention a lot of people's comms are universal, so some people will call something green or top window room or whatever. Like, they'll have different calls for different things. Just try to get used to it. The more you play, the more comms you'll hear, and you'll start to understand what people are talking about. I know it sounds crazy, but you know what I mean. Second thing when it comes to communication, make sure you are enunciating your words and talking clearly and calmly. I know that sounds crazy, but I promise you it makes the world's difference. I used to have an issue that I used to slur my words, and I still have this issue to this day, where I'll slur my words and not get out of calm too precise, where I'll stutter. Make sure you are being calm and telling your teammates what to do. If you are trying to be more of an IGL role in rank play, you can do that. You can learn that. It's not hard to do. All you have to do is just pay attention to what you are saying and when you are saying it. Just stay calm, relax, and just let it come out. You know what I'm saying? Pause. All right, guys, so coming for the last tip, this is actually one of the most important tips, in my opinion, is actually game IQ. And I know it sounds crazy. It's a lot like awareness, where a lot of times you can't really get game IQ without playing the game just a bunch. But there are a lot of different ways to get game IQ than just playing the game. I cannot stress this enough, guys. Watch the pros play. They have matches every single weekend almost. They have majors. Go watch how they play. Go watch their VOD. Go watch how they play, and don't necessarily pay attention to their gunfights or their movement or whatever. Pay more attention to that mini map of theirs. See where people are spawning. See what routes they are hitting. Because I promise you, I know it sounds silly. Watch how they play. Their job is to completely min-max how the game is won, and they're going to win the game the most efficient way possible. They play the game 8+ hours a day, guys. They know the game 10 times better than we do. All right, guys, just trust me on this one. Go watch how they play. Go watch their VOD. VOD, go look at the mini-maps. You will learn things that you will never have learned just by playing the game on your own. I promise you. They know stuff that you shouldn't know. You know what I'm saying? And arguably, more importantly, watch your own VOD. Please. PlayStation and Xbox can now record their VOD. If you have a way to record your VOD, please watch it back. I edit so many of my videos and I see me die somewhere. I'm like, why did I just die right there? Guys, there are so many things you can grab from your gameplay that you can nitpick and pull. And like I said, go back to private matches. Work on that aspect of your gameplay. Watching your own gameplay back and watching you do stupid stuff that you don't even realize is happening in the game while you're doing it, getting that other perspective on your own gameplay is super, super, super huge. Have your friends watch your gameplay. Watch your friends' gameplay for them. Guys, I promise you this is so, so important. All right, guys, so I hope I was able to help you out at least a little bit. I do have some more tips I will be releasing at a later date, a little more advanced for you guys. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for that video when it comes out. I will be grinding all of ranked play, trying to get top 250, guys. So if you are interested in watching me do that, make sure to click that link down below to my Twitch stream. I'd really, really appreciate a follow over there. We've been going strong almost every single day over there, guys. So please, please, it would really mean the world to me. But anyways, guys, it's been WhipLash, and I will see you guys in the next one. Deuces.